Hello everyone, welcome to WordCamp Kent 2020. This year's camp is our 8th consecutive year of having a WordCamp in Northeast Ohio. But as you can tell, this year's camp is a little bit different. Obviously, because of what's going on in the world, we are redoing things a little bit differently. This year will be our first ever 100% online camp. And with this, it allows us an amazing advantage to reach out to an even larger audience of people who normally wouldn't be coming to our local meetup or WordCamp. And in fact, I'm proud to announce that this year's camp is our largest ever, with over 1,200 tickets claimed by attendees all around the world. This just proves that even now, more than ever, WordCamps are needed because it allows people to take a step back, to learn something new, meet new people, and more importantly, socialize with their WordPress family. Now, WordCamps are not the work of just one person, but the work of many people, including a great group of organizers. This year I had the amazing opportunity to work with 5 exceptional individuals who now I would like to take this opportunity to introduce to you. This year's organizer team consisted of Joe Querin and his family. Joe and his family have been great helpers when it comes to organizing this year's camp, and Joe himself will be doing our WordPress 101 sessions on day 2. So if you're new to WordPress and interested in just jumping in and learning something new, please feel free to check out Joe's WordPress 101 on day 2 of our event. Next is Tim O'Haver. Tim recently joined the team and has really been a centerpiece in terms of helping us get across the finish line. He's helped with communication and also with volunteers and has been a great help to this year's organizing team. Next is Sarah Yoder. She's the genius behind all WordCamp Kent's graphics. So anything you see on this year's camp is thanks to Sarah Yoder. Next is Amanda Bailey. She's basically been our social media guru who's been helping get the word of WordCamp Kent out to everyone. Also, this year, she's been helping with our amazing volunteers. Our volunteers this year, because of it being an online event, come all around the world, including Bangladesh. They are going to be helping out via emceeing or introducing our speakers at the beginning of each session. Also moderating our YouTube chat, because this year's event is streaming live on YouTube. So we'll be using the YouTube chat to allow you, the attendee, to interact with the speakers. Please keep in mind that the WordPress Code of Conduct is still in effect. So our volunteers will be reviewing any comments just to make sure that everybody has a great time. So please keep that in mind when submitting a comment in the chat. If you're not familiar with Code of Conduct, please use the link located in our menu at the top of the screen for more details. The last organizer of our team is Megan Rose. Megan is our sponsor wrangler, and she's been helpful in getting our amazing sponsors for this year's event, which include Bluehost, GoDaddy, Jetpack, WooCommerce, Green Geeks, Liquid Web, and KHM Cares. Without the kind donation of these amazing organizations, there would be no WordCamp Kent. Now, because this year is an online event, we will be hosting our sponsor booths via Zoom. These will be open after the keynote today and also after the WordPress community panel tomorrow, but they're only for our gold organizers, which are Bluehost and GoDaddy. So I encourage you, please stop in and ask your questions if you have any of these 2 amazing sponsors. Now, beyond volunteers, organizers, and sponsors, there's another group that helps make WordCamps like Kent possible. These are our speakers. This year's event, we have speakers coming from all around the world to help share their knowledge with you, the WordPress community. They are amazing people donating their time, and I encourage you to reach out to them using the chat feature, ask questions, feedback, because they always enjoy hearing from you on how they can help you more, and it's always a great time just interacting between one another. Also, with this in mind, this year's camp is introducing a brand new track, which is our Q&A or live help desk track. This will be used to allow you, the attendee, to ask any WordPress questions you may have. It's very similar, if you've been to a camp before, to the happiness bar. What this will allow you to do, if you have a question, be it it's something that's covered in a session, not covered in a session, or just WordCamp Kent related, you can step in and ask, and we'll try to answer it for you. Also, because of streaming constraints, our sessions will only allow 10 minutes live Q&A. So, if you have a question that's not answered during the session, we have asked all of our speakers, if they are available after each session, to step into the help desk track to answer these questions. So, after each session, if you have a question, step into the help desk track, and maybe the speaker can find the answer for you. Now, beyond our speakers, there's one final group that makes WordCamp Kent possible, and that is you, the attendees. Because without the WordPress community, there would be no WordPress, which means there would be no WordCamps. Now, this year's event, even though we're not together in person like we've been in years past, we as the organizer team are thrilled to introduce you to the WordCamp Kent community. Now, before I close my opening remarks, there's some quick tips to get around WordCamp Kent. This year's event, as I mentioned before, we do have the live Q&A track. We also have 2 other tracks. Each track covers different topics, so please review the schedule to find the track you want to be on for the session you're interested in. But if you find you want to switch to a different one, please feel free to jump around using the tracks up at the top of the screen via the menu. But keep in mind that day 1 and day 2 tracks will change, so double check with the schedule to make sure you know which track you want to be on. Also want to let you know that beyond our sessions, WordCamp Kent will also be hosting several events. First is a yoga session, which will be going on during our lunch breaks, both on day 1 and day 2. It will be a beginner level stretching session from Michelle Thomas of OM Cleveland. So please feel free to check it out during our lunch break. Also, following our first day 1 closing remarks, we'll be doing a live after party. It will be the WP Game Show hosted by David Bissett, where we'll allow you to play games, interact with your fellow attendees, organizers, sponsors, and maybe better yet, possibly win prizes. If you're interested, please feel free to check out the information via our schedule viewing the WP Game Show session block. Now, to close out my remarks, I have the opportunity and privilege to introduce you to Steve Grunwell. He will be doing our keynote this year, titled The World Beyond WordPress. Steve's been an amazing a partner to the WordPress community via speaker and also mentor to many. So I do encourage you to enjoy what Steve has to say and have a great WordCamp Kent Day 1.